I don't know, I just feel like everyone and their mom who didn't even see it, and their like dorky uncle who listens to OK Go and like has been cramming comic books down their throats since they were kids, and like is super into Doctor Who, like everybody knows that it was bad. Everyone knows that it was a freaking mess. Man, no one's talking about it. It's a mess. And like inside of that mess there was something beautiful though. It was probably fucking Quinn, you know? This is like her story. Bloody little monsters. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Warning, spoilers for Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman, X-Men Apocalypse, and Death Proof.
Music takes us through Bellevue Prison. Everyone's there, the whole gang's there, Harley's there even, and Waller's there. She's in the cafeteria, and she goes up to the cook, who's about to just literally like slop her down this like prison grub, just disgusting.
You're really gonna put that in my hand for lunch? That? And call it food?
Have you seen what we serve the inmates? So meanwhile, Katana and Flag are around the corner, and they're talking about how much the squad will not shut up about Batman. So they hate Batman, and like, what am I gonna do when I get the chance? Like, when am I gonna get the chance? I'm gonna kick his ass. I don't know. And it's just boom! Joker busts in, busts Harley out, just like on their way out. Harley, as like a last kind of like F-U, goes up to Flag and just nut punts him across the room. And Waller's just had it at this point. She's done. Meanwhile, Puddle comes around her from behind with a little electric hand buzzer to the crotch and just and gets her out of there. You're gonna pay for this, Harley.
I don't sweat chump change, Rick.
Chump change? You two freaks will die tomorrow after we burnt out everything from your shriveled minds but pain.
Pain's my pleasure, Mama Bear.
So Jay tosses a mask to Harley, and he puts one on himself, and detonates a flashbang, and then just poof.
Harley?
Guys? So we cut back to the squad, training with a shooken up Flag. It's not going well, and Boomerang's bitching about how Harley didn't get them. Deadshot's like convinced that they're coming back for them. They're fighting all these faceless space dudes or whatever. Flag's trying really hard to like organize them as a squad. It's just not working out. They're all total misfits. They don't know what they're doing. They're all like messing up. Deadshot's screwing up on purpose, and he starts taking notes because he knows that there's like something more to Flag. All of a sudden, really quietly, out of nowhere, Croc accidentally nabs a Marine who's tangled with one of the space dudes. He just starts ripping into shreds, all blood and gore just like he does, and Flag just fucking loses it. He's ready to take out Croc and Waller.
Anyone who shoots the crocodile gets eaten too, and we'll find something to do it. That'll take its goddamn time.
And Katana has to come over and like put a hand on him and just stop him because she knows that he's replaceable. They all close in on Croc as he starts finishing up.
That's fun.
What? What's funny? Dude.
This one tasted better.
Steve Irwin still fuck you up, mate. The pale faces are raising holy hell, and they just start tearing the city apart. They start detonating bombs, they start lighting shit on fire, and they even share a pegging love scene because Mr. J can't rise to the occasion, which is, neither here nor there. They still get to peg. Why let that stop the festivities? Amanda Waller's trying to get everyone together, including a freshly intimate Katana, and brief them about going after Joker and Harley. No one's really down for it. Everyone's protesting, and she just, bam, like exploding head out. Joker and Harley start strolling through this shanty town, and it's like, filth of Gotham. They're dressed sort of like a clownified bride and groom. They're arguing / flirting about, like what's the best way to spend their night back together. Harley jokingly suggests like a three-way with Batman, and Joker just loses it immediately. He cracks her over the face.
Mr. J, I was just...
You were what, Harley? You were where before me? Huh?
I was something, Mr. J. waiting for you.
It's been too long. Every other face I saw, I wanted it carved to look like yours.
You must really love me, huh?
More than I love to laugh.
Tell me why.
You are so good.
You're hard.
And they start furiously making out. And all of a sudden, Joker bites Harley, but this time on accident.
Rough, Puddle.
Joker lifts up his head to reveal a batarang. He pulls it out and it just starts gushing. Should have stayed in that hole, Harley.
What? Did miss it on time with you?
Batman approaches with steel wire nets in hand.
Aren't we a little bit past cowboys and Indians?
They tussle for a bit. It really looks like Batman's gonna sink him. But then Deadshot comes up and just shoots Batman in the back of the head.
Suppose you got this, Harley.
Shoot or get off the pot.
Deadshot lights him up. Batman just runs for his life. Harley introduces Will Smith to Jared Leto, and it's
What you doing in our neighborhood anyway, Floyd? We weren't expecting company.
Boss told me to bring you home in a body bag.
Have you not heard what happens to those who threaten her?
It's not a threat. It's a warning. People are coming. I ain't gonna be the one to put you down, but someone else might. Boomerang's a shady dude.
Okay, so then they hustle off, and just in time, because the squad's actually caught up with them now. Deadshot kind of has to play dumb. He kind of just tells them Batman ran off with Joker and Harley. Wait, did you say they were with the Batman?
All together. Just like friends.
Now, Deadshot kind of like winks at Croc while Flag's relaying this information to Waller, and Waller has new orders for everyone.
Conclude this problem, Flag.
And leave y'all slowpoke bitches behind? Listen, Flag. You're alright with a gun for a jarhead, but you're gonna need Waller to get some jetpacks or some shit.
But now the squad has finally caught up with Batman, and, you know, after this initial surprise from Deadshot, he's just all too ready. He's all strategies and traps and shit, and this is like before he even gets to the Batmobile. And this is the first time that the squad has actually like tangoed as a group together against Batman. And he just fucks them up. Okay, so now, at this point, the squad's just, like, they're over it. And they're back at the site, and they're cutting loose. They got, like, morphine IVs, they're drinking, like, prison hospital beer. Killer Croc has, like, a bottle of rubbing alcohol. He's just chugging. You know, everyone's just going, like, buck wild. Chugging. Everyone's just, like, swapping stories about, like, their bouts with Batman. And Boomerang's all off in the corner being all mopey because he's all left out. Katana and Flag get particularly schwasty, and they end up like fucking in a bathroom. And at Katana's behest, Flag actually crawls into an air conditioning duct, so it looks like they're gonna be like exiting from separate bathrooms right away, right off the bat. Like, they know what's up.
Both of you smell like funk.
The squad just like jumps on that and like teasing and interrogating the crap out of Flag and Katana. They just like bail out of the room out of sheer embarrassment.
Thank God you smarter than you look, KC.
So now Joker and Harley, they start like coordinating with the squad about when they're gonna go after the Bat again. And you know, Batman's ready to take down Flag, Katana, and the whole gang, but he's not expecting Joker and Harley. So obviously the squad shows up, they get their asses kicked again, and they get sent home, but Batman's caught off guard, and Joker gets to imprison his bestest friend. So here's where we get a little artsy with it. Joker's gonna be throwing darts into these different colored pots of paint. He's throwing them at this wall that's covered in light bulbs. The paint and the light explodes and forms a perverted bat signal. You can see that on a Hot Topic t-shirt, I can tell you that. And Harley's just sitting back, and she's just like taking all of this in.
You gonna let me see him or not, Mr. J? I got some shit to say to Dark Dickhead.
You can see him, sweetling, but not one pretty word or giggle, yeah? Don't talk.
So Joker takes Harley down this long corridor, and they end up in this room with these transparent pipes going along the sides that are just like pumping green fluid. And they end up at this window, this like padded cell. Like, the walls are covered in, like, shit and blood and just disgusting.
Is this where
Tell me the story.
the biggest bad in Gotham turns eyes on the baddest bad in Gotham? Bad wins. And the biggest bad is...
All ours, Puddle. And so very small now. Like nothing. Bang.
And, you know, he starts joking about how, like, you know, Bane's the one who taught him about the joys of keeping his pets alive.
So, Harley, honey, how does one make a monster? Do you remember?
Strange.
So she's just kind of looking on and taking all this
I
in.
believed that
And
when
he
I
ends up
said
showing
it at
her
the time.
the new bat.
Oh, baby. Daddy's little monster. Me? Monster number 2.
Just thinks to herself, like, where do I fit in this new collection?
Joker opens this huge metal door to unveil his masterpiece, which is Batman strapped to a chair a la Clockwork Orange, watching security footage of Waller and being pumped with venom so hard into his veins that he's just drooling it out of his mouth. And the bat that looks like Bruce is devastated.
Shannon, did you dye your hair for this? What? Why'd you change your costume? What's going on here?
Batman.
What?
Fucking Batman, man.
Batman, man!
Batman and Batman. Batman is ready. He has a combined Batman vs. Superman / X-Men Apocalypse Wolverine sequence where he storms DC Shield to get to and kill Waller. Joker disables the squad's neck bombs just moments before he lets the bat loose. The facility evacuates. Flag and Katana scramble to find Waller and get her to safety.
Make no mistake, Flag, nor your new girlfriend. I die, we die.
Flag and Katana lead Waller deeper and deeper into the facility, and they're running, and Waller's feeling fear for the first time. And Batman catches up with them, and Deadshot uses all his notes on tactics and organization from before to effectively support the Batman's rampage. Flag gets injured. Katana decides, rather than stay and fight, she goes to save him. They leave, they get out of there, and at this point, Batman's destroyed. He's just wrecked. He's wrecked, but he's not defeated. He's weakened, but he doesn't need much of himself before he gets to Waller and strangles her before the venom withdrawal sets in. Joker and Harley show up just in time.
Did we miss the party?
They have an end of Death Proof-esque ass-kicking sequence that turns the Batflick into a bloody pulp. Killer Croc wants to eat him, Boomerang suggests meat pies or escapism. Deadshot appreciates the simple things in life.
Where do you get your revenge fantasies from? Pinterest? Cosmo?
No. The Batman will live.
So what? We don't kill him?
You, friend, are trying to fast forward through the good parts. Because you've never been free before, have you?
It's just all crap that Harley's heard before, It's like bigger, meaner, badder men asking for something more, demanding something more.
Listen, free is choice. And that's what we have here. All of us together, we have the big, fat, juicy what to do with the bad.
That's what we talking about.
Yeah, Puddle.
This Batman, he's taken things from me. He's taken things from all of you suckers.
They want blood in the streets and blood in the sheets. Take it by force. Rattling around the loose screws in her head, she asks herself, wasn't this good enough? What
What is? What could be?
Brucey boy, I'm not gonna take anything from you. No. No, I'm going to give it to you. Something nice. Something special. Come on, bad boy. Yeah. Bad man. Does everybody want to smile? Come on, Harley. Let's go home.
If you like this video and you want to see more, you can click right over here to Vivid Descriptions. And if you didn't like this video and you think that we glossed over, left stuff out, or should have added more stuff to it, you can also click right here for Vivid Descriptions. And if you want to see a video of our writer and the director and me reviewing Suicide Squad 1 to kind of get to know our core crew a little bit better, you can click right here. And if you're a stellar human being, although these things aren't mutually exclusive, subscribe below.
Okay.
Hey, guy. You coming?
You happy, Harley?
I'm smiling.
I don't...
Take a look at me, hon. The doctor is not in.
This wasn't right.
Nothing is.
But some of this is worse. All of it could be better.
Things don't always get better, Floyd. Usually, from what these puppies have seen, life only gets stranger. Stay evil, dollface.
Evil. Yeah. Word's pretty vague when you sign up.